There are moments in history that didn't just make headlines. They changed humanity forever. Moments that brought fear, shock, tears, confusion. Moments that stopped the world completely. Today, we look back at 5 of the biggest historical events that shocked the entire world, shaped nations, and reminded us how fragile life and power truly are. This is Rank View number 5. World War I, 1914 to 1918. In 1914, the world looked normal. People were living their lives. Countries were stable, and no one imagined what was about to happen. Everything began with a single incident: the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. What should have remained a regional conflict suddenly exploded into something far bigger. Alliances activated, countries chose sides, and soon, almost the entire world was at war. World War I introduced brutal trench warfare, poison gas, massive artillery, and unimaginable loss. Millions of soldiers died in cold, muddy trenches. Families were destroyed, nations bled. By the time it ended in 1918, the world was never the same again. Empires collapsed, borders changed, and humanity realized something terrifying. Modern war was now capable of destroying entire generations. World War I shocked the world, and sadly, it would not be the last. Number 4. World War II and the atomic bomb, 1939 to 1945. Just 20 years after the world promised never again, it happened again, only worse. World War II, Adolf Hitler's rise in Germany, expanding power, invasions, and dictatorship dragged the world into another deadly conflict. This war was bigger, more violent, more destructive. Cities burned, nations fell, and millions lost their lives, including the tragedy of the Holocaust. But then, humanity crossed a line it could never return from. In 1945, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In seconds, entire cities vanished. Tens of thousands died instantly, and the world witnessed something unbelievable. A single weapon with the power to wipe out humanity. The message was clear: mankind now had the power to destroy itself. World War II didn't just shock the world. It permanently changed global politics, warfare, and how nations viewed power. Number 3. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, 1963. November 22, 1963, Dallas, Texas. The world watched in disbelief as U.S. President John F. Kennedy rode in an open car, smiling to cheering crowds. And then, gunshots. Kennedy was assassinated in broad daylight. The moment was broadcast worldwide. People froze in shock. America cried. The rest of the world followed. This wasn't just the death of a president. JFK represented hope, youth, and a modern future. His assassination shattered trust, raised fear, and created endless conspiracy theories that still exist today. Who was really behind it? Why did it happen? Was it a lone gunman or something much bigger? No matter the theory, one thing is certain: this was one of the most shocking political moments in modern history. Number 2. September 11, 2001. September 11th, a normal day. People going to work, planes flying as usual. Nothing seemed unusual. Then, everything changed. Terrorists hijacked commercial airplanes. 2 of them crashed into the World Trade Center towers in New York City. Another hit the Pentagon. 1 more crashed into a field after passengers fought back. The world watched live as the Twin Towers burned, and then collapsed. Thousands of lives lost, families destroyed, a nation shaken, and the entire world left in fear. Airports changed forever. Security tightened everywhere. Global politics shifted dramatically, and the war on terror began. 9/11 wasn't just an American tragedy. It was a global shock, a moment people still remember exactly where they were when it happened. Number 1. COVID-19 global pandemic. No bombs, no guns, no explosions, just a virus. In late 2019 and early 2020, a mysterious illness began spreading. Soon, the world realized it wasn't just another disease. It was COVID-19. Within months, the world shut down. Flights stopped, schools closed, businesses collapsed, streets became empty. People stayed indoors fearing for their lives. Hospitals were overwhelmed. Millions died globally. The world experienced lockdowns, curfews, new rules, and life changed. For the first time in modern history, the entire planet shared the same fear at the same time. Work changed, education changed, Healthcare changed. Human interaction changed. COVID-19 proved that something invisible, something microscopic, could bring the entire world to its knees. It was shocking. It was painful. And it is a chapter of history no one will ever forget. History is powerful. It reminds us how fragile life is, how quickly everything can change, and how the world has faced both tragedy and resilience. Which of these events shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments. If you love powerful stories from history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Rank View, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next story. This is Rank View, and we'll see you in the next video.